Hey guys, Chrono 16, today's date, August 6th, 2013. Radioactive water from Fukushima is poisoning the entire Pacific Ocean. Now guys, we reported on this story a few days ago, and we're reporting on it again because the officials over in Japan has actually come out since then and made a statement about how bad the situation really is over there. Now, I'm not making this video to scare anyone or anything like that. This channel was created a couple of years ago to enlighten you on what's really going on in the world around you. And so we're trying to keep to that premise here. Now, really none of the mainstream media is really reporting on it. Some of the alternative media is reporting on it. And not many YouTube channels are reporting on it. There are some reporting on it. To my knowledge, and I want to stress to my knowledge, none of the big YouTube channels are reporting on this. In fact, one in particular YouTube channel that I'm speaking about, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm sure many of you know what I'm talking about, though. Briefly mentioned it the other day and downplayed it like it was some sort of non-topic story that they just had to cover because somebody mentioned it. And then they went into reporting on what they report on every single day, which is solar magnetic field activity, weather patterns, and drones flying in and out of hurricane eye walls. Now, this channel that I'm speaking of gets over 30,000 views a day, and it's nothing but a distraction because they also talk about climate change over there and climate warming and all that stuff. But anyway, back onto the topic here. This Fukushima thing is a catastrophe, guys. It's getting worse. It's pretty much poisoned most of the Pacific Ocean. And radioactivity levels are continuously rising here in the United States, and they keep saying that it's still within normal limits, which is not. Now, I'm not going to get into all the details of all that here in this video. I just want to show you that this is what's going on here. What happened is that the Japanese government has been trusting a company called TEPCO to handle the crisis over there that happened a couple of years ago. But now it's becoming abundantly clear that TEPCO has no idea what they are doing. In fact, the flow of radioactive water has gotten so bad that the authorities over in Japan has released a statement saying that they're calling the whole situation an emergency. Highly radioactive water seeping into the ocean from Japan's crippled Fukushima nuclear plant is creating an emergency that the operator is struggling to contain, an official from the country's nuclear watchdog said Monday. This contaminated groundwater has breached an underground barrier and is rising toward the surface and is exceeding legal limits of radiation discharge, Shinji Kinjo, head of the nuclear regulatory authority over there, said the other day. Now, the amount of water that we're talking about is absolutely enormous. According to Yahoo, 400 metric tons of water is being pumped into the basements of the destroyed buildings at Fukushima every single day. This water has been seeping into the Pacific Ocean for the last couple of years. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how bad that this has gotten since then? I'm not trying to make this video to scare anyone. I'm making this video to enlighten you on as to what's going on, because this is a story that not only is going to affect everyone in the United States, but it is affecting everyone in the United States right now. So I just want to give you guys a heads up about that. A link to this story is under this video at nwreport.me. Also, a link to the original story is under this video, and some other resources that will lead you to some Fukushima research that if you want to do, you can do so by going to those websites. Now, here within the coming days, we're going to be we're working on some stories to release to you guys, going into some more detail about what's going on over there in Fukushima, because, again, this is a story that you should be aware of, not running in fear, but aware of, so you and your families can take action as to what you should do when other reports come out or if it is affecting some food that you may have from the region over there, because one way or another this story is going to affect you, period, and that's the plain truth. So we just want to keep you updated on that here on this channel, so be looking for other videos coming out going into far more detail as to what's going on. And a bit of advice, guys, before I wrap this up: stay away from certain YouTube channels out there that's doing nothing but distracting you. You don't even have to come to this channel. Go find any source that is actually releasing real stories that affect you and your family. Okay? Stay away from this specific channel that I'm talking about, guys. Coming out every single day talking about magnetic fields on the sun and weather patterns and climate change and drones flying in and out of hurricane walls. Those are nothing but distractions, guys. Do your own research if you have to, or go toward channels that are actually trying to get the truth out to you about what's really going on, and stay away from the channels that are creating nothing but distractions. They're just like dogs chasing their tails. Anyway, thanks for watching. God bless.